Oppo just released their new mid-range phone, the F5. We'd like to see what it has against the J7 Plus when it comes to camera, specs, and performance. What's up Manila, this is Rain of Manila Shaker and this is our comparison between the Oppo F5 and the Samsung J7 Plus. First thing you will probably notice between the two phones are the larger display on the Oppo F5, following the edge-to-edge screen trend and losing the conventional capacitive navigation keys, which the J7 Plus still have. Another significant difference is the camera, with the J7 Plus having dual rear cameras, with the F5 having a single rear camera with its fingerprint scanner not far from it. SIM trays on both phones also support dual SIM and a microSD card, with a SIM tray for the F5 and a hybrid SIM tray on the noticeable heavier J7 Plus. The Oppo F5 has a significantly larger screen display at 6-inch IPS LCD with a 1080 by 2160 resolution, while the J7 Plus has a 5.5 inches Super AMOLED display at 1080p. By the looks of it, brightness levels on our side seems indistinguishable and color scheme on the F5 has a stronger contrast compared to the dynamic tones of the J7 Plus. Even if the F5 has a single 16-megapixel rear camera, a tad higher than that of the J7 Plus dual 13MP plus 5MP rear camera, the F5 can produce sharp and color-accurate photos, while the J7 Plus compensates on exposure, producing either warmer or cooler tones. Outdoor shots also show how both phones do not stray far from color and sharpness. Zooming in, the F5 maintains its clarity and details, which the J7 Plus struggles to show as seen on the gravel and shrubs of the picture. Nighttime shots on the J7 Plus has a grainier texture opposed to the F5 clearer and sharper photo result. Turning on the night mode on the J7 Plus brightens the overall photo but not necessarily maintaining clarity. Front camera shots on the F5 stays true to the original skin tone of the subject, losing less details on facial features like hair strands compared to the J7 Plus, which overall brightens the color of the subject, losing few details. The same aspect shows in low-lit and nighttime front camera shots. Video recording on both the F5 and the J7 Plus can go up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Color accuracy and stabilization are pretty decent on both phones, whether outdoor or indoor with poor lighting. Both phones run on MediaTek Helio P23 for the Oppo F5 and P20 on the J7 Plus, and running on Nougat. But do note that the F5 is not in its final software. Using the following benchmarking tools, we receive these results in the process. As the Oppo F5 is not at its final software and hardware, Geekbench results will come out after the initial consumer-ready F5 units are released. Either way, benchmark results are pretty close to each other and are evident when playing high-demanding games. Smoother frame rates are more apparent on the F5, while the J7 Plus manages to stick to good quality textures and details, losing frame rates on the other hand. The fingerprint scanners respond instantaneously on both phones, with the F5 a few milliseconds faster than the J7 Plus. Through our Manila Shaker battery rating, we can confirm the following overall lifespan of both devices. Loudspeaker on both the phones not only differ in placements but in quality. Despite the J7 Plus unconventional speaker placements, it is significantly louder than the F5. In terms of quality, hear for yourselves. Both the Oppo F5 and the Samsung Galaxy J7 Plus are available in local and online stores, with the Oppo F5 retailing at $320 or 15,990 pesos, the J7 Plus at $390 or 19,990 pesos. Although prices will differ in countries after taxes. So how about you? Are you going for the cheaper and newer Oppo F5 or are you sticking to the Samsung J7 family? Comment down below what you think. Like if you loved the video and subscribe if you want to see more. This has been Rain of Manila Shaker. Thank you for watching.